Pegasus Airlines is the second largest airline in Turkey, but how good is this Turkish low-cost carrier that operates routes all across the Eurasian area?
And that is why we're here in Istanbul, to take Pegasus Airlines from Istanbul's Sabiha Airport over to Edinburgh. So without any further ado, let's just jump right in, let's go. Here we are, we've made it to Sabiha Airport. Now let's go get checked in. Departures, there we go. Let's go get checked in and get through security and yeah, get on the flight up to Edinburgh. For those of you that don't know, this airport is the home of Pegasus Airlines. Istanbul, the new big airport on the other side of Istanbul, on the Europe side, is the home of Turkish Airlines. But this one's the home of Pegasus Airlines. And that's really the other big airline here in Turkey. They have destinations all over Europe, all over Asia, and some select routes in Africa. So they have a very big route network. But anyway, we're going up to Edinburgh because I'm going home. And yeah, we're going to get on board. It should be about a 4-hour flight from here in Istanbul up to Edinburgh.
Getting into the airport, we have to get through a security checkpoint to get into the terminal itself, and once through, we are in the main check-in hall.
Okay, so we are now through security and in the bag drop area where Pegasus Airlines is. Pegasus Airlines operates a budget-ish style model of flying. They do offer a lot of extras that you can purchase that a lot of budget airlines don't offer, but they mainly operate a budget model for traveling. So we've already checked in online, so what we're going to do is, don't need to check bag or anything like that, but we're going to go through security now. The line is pretty long, so got a while to wait. I'm going to go through security, then yeah, see about getting a coffee. But I want to get security done first, so let's go do that.
As you can see by the security and border line, we would be waiting quite a while.
So we have made it through security and made it through the border. Now it's just a case of waiting for about an hour until our flight. So might get a coffee and might get something to eat because I'm pretty hungry and I haven't had anything this morning so far.
One thing I will say about this airport on first impressions is that it is very busy. As airports go, if this is the norm, I can see there being a need for a new or second terminal.
Hello, can I get one of those, please? One, please. What? Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry.
If you're wondering if the terminal here is so busy, then why are the seats empty? Well, they do something here that I find quite odd.
Okay, so they do this really weird thing here where they close the seating in front of a gate when the gate closes. So you can't really get a seat. I don't understand why they do that. It's the only place I've come across that has done that so far. I would understand if it was blocked off, like behind glass or something. But it's just open area seating that's been blocked off because it belongs to the gate apparently. Because you've got loads of people sitting on the floor. I mean, it would just alleviate it a little bit if you could just have the seating open all the time, but apparently not. Oh well. You've got to find somewhere now to sit down and have this.
And soon I did find a nice spot in the corner of the terminal with a great view of the apron. As you can see, Pegasus Airlines very much dominates the apron here.
Okay, I found somewhere to sit down and eat my my chicken wrap. Not a lot of seating available in this airport. Can't be helped. It's an older airport and it's really busy. So just have this. It's quite nice.
On the other side of the airport, I did manage to catch these A320s of the defunct Indian airline Go First. I did want to try them out, so I was disappointed when Go First went under.
That's good coffee. Can't beat your morning cup of coffee. Okay, it looks like the gate's been announced. It's 204A, which means I'm at the complete other end of the terminal. Why do I never get these guesses right? Why do I always get it wrong? But anyway, let's make our way down to the other end of the terminal now. Oh, you gotta love it.
Very close here. C10992 Madrid are kindly invited to...
Okay, so I've got to the gate and it's changed. Let's go to the new gate now. This is turning to be a bit of fun, isn't it? This airport is so crowded and so hot. I can't tell you the heat in here. There is air conditioning, I can feel it, but in patches. It's genuinely quite hot in here. Oh. Let us get on the aircraft and get to Edinburgh. Finally managed to get myself a seat down here. This place is crowded. See why they built the new airport. There's plenty of facilities here, though. Don't get me wrong, plenty of facilities. You'd never be at loss for anything, so that is good, especially for such a small terminal like this one. But yeah, the only thing is the heat. I think they need to upgrade the AC system, get a bit more power in it. It's okay though. It's only for a little while until we get on the plane. Oh.
Edinburgh?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
My friend.
This is quite strange. I've never had that at a gate before where I take photos of the passport and check the boarding pass manually. I'm assuming we still have to get the boarding pass scanned when we actually get on board the aircraft, but have to wait and see. Just do things differently, I think. It's fine. It's only about 10 minutes until boarding, I think, so we'll be waiting here until we get boarding.
Checking the apron, our aircraft had arrived and was waiting on stand for departure.
It also looks like our aircraft today is an A320, which is pretty standard aircraft for this kind of route. And one thing that Pegasus also do is that they allow you to pre-order a meal, which a lot of budget carriers don't do. So I've actually pre-ordered breakfast for the 4-hour flight over to Edinburgh, so we'll see how that is. My mistake, it is actually an A321. I couldn't see it because the jet bridge is obscuring half the aircraft. But yeah, it's an A321. So yeah, I always love an A321. But yeah, boarding should be commencing within 5-10 minutes. So here's hoping we get on board and it's a smooth flight up to Edinburgh.
And soon enough we were all called for boarding.
Right.
11612 London Stansted is ready for departure. Passengers are requested to proceed to gate number.
Now boarding Pegasus Airlines over to Edinburgh. Not sure if it's a Neo yet. Hopefully it is. Hi there.
Getting on board the Pegasus Airlines A321, the seating is in a standard all-economy 3-3 layout.
Okay, so I sat down on Pegasus Airlines A320 Neo. I'll just show you around. It looks very, very nice. It's very clean. So I'll just show you around the seat just now. So as you can see, there's plenty of leg room on the Pegasus Airlines A320 Neo. The plane itself is very clean. Plenty of padding on the actual seats. Got a nice tray table as well. Plenty big enough. There is no seat back pockets. It's just leather. And in the back of the seat you've got a cafe magazine, which we'll have a look at, and your safety card. Okay, so taking a look through the cafe magazine, looks like there are some stuff that you can buy on boards. Hot meals, meal deals, drinks, hot coffee, snacks and soft beverages, as well as some alcoholic beverages.
After everyone got on board and settled, a safety demonstration was given and we were pushed back from the stand to taxi our way out to the runway for takeoff. Just quickly, if you're liking this video, then why not go ahead and subscribe to stay up to date with all my travels, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. Taking off out of Istanbul, we begin our 4-hour 30-minute flight over to Edinburgh in Scotland. Once in the crew started the pre-order meal service, and I got my pre-ordered breakfast, which consisted of ham, scrambled eggs, hash brown and tomatoes. A fruit salad was given, and a bowl of yogurt was also given. This came with a pot of honey. Hot rolls were also handed out.
Breakfast has been served. It looks quite nice actually. It's about an hour into the flight. I think they've got through all the breakfast service now. I think I was the last one, but yeah, it looks pretty nice, so we'll see how it is.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, drinks were also offered with the breakfast, and of course, I got myself a coffee. Overall, the breakfast was okay. Definitely something I'd love to see on more low-cost carriers. Pegasus could teach some budget carriers a lesson or two. For longer flights, an option for a pre-order meal would be a great additional service in my view. Looking at the bathroom, it's fine, nothing special, but then what do you expect of a bathroom? Pegasus also does offer stream-to-device entertainment, which you can access via the QR code. With the meal and buy on board services done, and as we are halfway through the flight, I decided to try and get some sleep. Perhaps one of you can tell me what this airport is. I can't figure it out. All I know is that it is somewhere in central Serbia. And as we started to pass over Germany, the crew came around with another buy on board service. I got myself a Coke Zero. And leaving continental Europe's coastline, this meant we were just over an hour from our destination of Edinburgh. Landing into Edinburgh, what did this flight cost me? Well, this flight I got as part of an introductory deal as part of the Istanbul to Edinburgh route, costing me £43 one way. The meal also cost me €11 extra. It should be said that normal fares on this route cost around €55 one way, which I still think is great value for money. Pulling up to the stand, I was actually in a bit of a rush to catch my tight connections and ground transfers, so I wasn't really hanging about.
That's great, thank you very much.
Goodbye.
That's great, thank you. Cheers.
If you got this far into the video, then why not consider becoming a Patreon to support videos like this one? Anything you give goes right back into making videos like this.
And there we have it, people. Pegasus Airlines on their A321 from Istanbul to Edinburgh. What did you make of that?
Personally, I think Pegasus offers great value for money, and I will definitely be flying with them again. But you let me know down below what you think of Pegasus.
And if you did like this video, people, then you should check out this video here. And as always, people, we will see you in the next one.